course, we are still in the middle of a pandemic, and as we head into 2021, there have been more than 276,000 cases in our state. That is up nearly 3,000 cases today alone. And the positivity rate also increased to a level that we have not seen since June. Hospitalizations and deaths also trending in the wrong direction. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren, he takes a look at the vibrant lives that this pandemic has taken far too soon and the hope for a much brighter 2021.
When 2020 dawned, we didn't know the terrible suffering the year would bring. These are the victims of a still surging pandemic, some of the more than 5,000 Marylanders who lost their lives to COVID-19.
And they put her in isolation, and she called me. She says, "Mommy, I can barely breathe."
Leilani Jordan, who loved helping seniors in her job at Giant. Dr. Joseph Costa on the front lines at Mercy Medical Center. Dariana Dyson, just days away from celebrating her 16th birthday. Antoine Ball, a beloved teacher and mentor in Baltimore.
The proof is right there. I mean, you just see a guy like Buster being taken away from us. 2020 has been vicious.
COVID upended everything from schools to sports to voting. On March 5th, Governor Larry Hogan announced the first cases here.
I have issued a proclamation declaring a state of emergency. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
His briefings became a pandemic staple. He became emotional announcing the death of the state's youngest victim,
A 1-year-old boy to this deadly virus.
And Baltimore's Johns Hopkins University counted the growing number of cases around the world.
Data is definitely having its moment.
Hopkins COVID-19 dashboard started as a small research project in January 2020 and grew to become the standard-bearing measure of the virus impact.
And it has become much less of a research tool and much more of just an everyday person tool.
Now the urgency is growing as a more easily transmissible strain of the virus spreads. But more people are getting vaccinated, albeit at a slow pace. Among the first to get the shots were doctors and nurses and other healthcare professionals who've worked around the clock for months treating COVID-19 patients.
Hang in there. You're not alone. We're all going through this together. And, you know, I think there is a lot to be really excited and hopeful about.
While what 2021 holds is unknown, there is hope that this virus will soon be under control, and next New Year's we'll be celebrating a return to life as we once knew it. In Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.